Okay that you're on camera?
It's okay, but I don't know what we're gonna do. Is it the presentation thing?
Yes, that's right. The only thing we're doing today, is... It's alright, yeah. The only thing we're doing today is that. Yeah. We don't have time for anything else.
So we have a group of three, yeah.
You're all three together?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Then Oscar and the rest of you, right? Yeah. Okay, well, let's give them a hand, everybody. Yay, them. Alright. Are you guys okay on camera? Okay, no problem. All right, good. Now I'll send the video to you later on, and you can. All right, I believe in you. And like I said, if you're not being on the video, I'll cover it. That's fine. All right.
Good morning, everyone. Today, our group will talking about something very simple but very important: listening. Oh, it's something good. Okay. Listening helps us to connect, learn, and understand each other. When we really listening, we should respect and empathy. It's not just about hearing sound, because it's all about us, how we can hear and understand it. Good listening can make our relationship better. So let's think together about why listening is such as essential skill. Simon?
Thank you. Listening helps us in many areas of life. In school, it helps us understand, listen, and remember information. In our families and friendships, it helps us build trust. When we listen, people feel safe and respected. Sometimes listening can even stop arguments before they start, because it shows we care. So good listening is not only polite, it's also powerful. It can change how we connect with the world around us.
So we can improve our listening skills with 3 steps. First, just try to be focused on the person that who is speaking. Just put your attention to him or her. Just listen and just listen. The second, don't plan your answer while the other person is talking. Just follow the first step, that we should just listen to the speaker. And the third step, which is last one, avoid the distractions and keep eye contact. Just focus on the person that you're talking to. Watch his eyes or her eyes to see his emotions, and you'll understand what he's talking about. When we do this, our conversations become deeper and more meaningful.
There is a big difference between hearing and listening. Hearing just happens. We hear everything around us, but listening is a choice. It means paying attention, thinking, and understood what other person feels or want to say. That's why really communication is always start with listening.
Good listeners give their full attention. They don't interrupt or look at their phones. They nod, ask questions, and show that they care. Being a good listener means using both your mind and your heart.
And to conclude, listening is more than being quiet. It's about understanding, respect, and connection. When we listen carefully, we learn, we grow, and we make others feel valued. So let's practice better listening every day, and thank you all for listening.
All right, go ahead. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. I'll give y'all some feedback. I understood every word you guys were saying, so pronunciation wasn't an issue, and then, yeah, very well organized. You guys planned out. I didn't know y'all were a team. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I was in the general flow of your English a couple times. I think there was a word like empathy. I think you said, and you meant empathize. It's not a big deal. That's a small thing, but anyway, I understood every word you were saying, and the way it was organized was good. Yeah. Did y'all have an anecdote? I don't think y'all had an anecdote.
Yeah.
Right? No, that's okay. Yeah. So, but I'll make note of that. Anyway. Okay, then the next person on our list, y'all. Well, yeah. Probably, but yeah. Let's get thank you for that. And the person coming up is Ms. Barbara. All right, congratulations. You're up next. Are you okay? What's up?
Can I just remake my phone?
Oh, you're just
I
still
can go.
eating? You want to go? All right, sounds good. Yeah, let's give Miss. Yes, I will definitely cover that up. All right, here we go. All right, let's give Miss Ori a hand. All right, give her a hand, everybody. Yeah. So thank you, Oria.
So, hi, good morning. So as we know, everyone, the communication based and listening and speaking and also understanding other side is so important. So we know that in history some errors in communication and in also words caused a big war. For example, a war between Algeria and France was only by one gesture from the Sultan of the day of Algeria to ambassador of France with
Sword.
yeah.
Sword. Yeah.
So the Sultan was nervous and he did this gesture because Algeria had a lot of money to come back from France.
Okay.
So, but my own story about this is when I was in high school. So I was used to be selected and participate in a lot of competition in philosophy. One time I was selected by the National Ministry of Education as a representative of my country. The topic was the impact of the Western world on the Eastern world. My adversary was from Italy and France. Automatically, I need to speak French. So, they were very excited, ambitious, and they used to be superior in superior level. They have been seen Eastern world as small and hard level of hard cost living. So we were talking about different kind of difficulty living. They were very excited. They were very how do you say, aggressive. So I was only listen to them. After that, I asked them a question. Did you read your history? Why your history was only about war? So their response for me were very confused. This time, we took a break in this discussion. We took a break, and we said my manager said me, my teacher, philosophy teacher said me, try to listen to have answer. You need to answer their question by their information, and also add something they don't know it. And the second part of a debate, we were talking about history, about some realization of Arabic and Muslim and other side of Eastern world in culture and science, and but their proof were only about language, and they used not a bad language, but if you know the difference between French and Arabic and English, it's so far. So when you use a sentence that the Eastern world based, we said Eastern Eastern world lives to be
Free.
This is, if we translate this, in Arabic it's a big deal.
Okay.
This is big, can cause a big misunderstood.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah. So this is what I take it. I took it as a proof to get a new discussion about the meaning. This is insult.
Uh-huh. An insult.
Yeah, insult. Because if we know this is, if I give it in French, it's easy. We use it for a lot of time in my country as a dialect or a proverb for how you say, ensure our life.
There you go.
But in Arabic, this is because in Arabic we connect the language and the religion.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And the religion side, you need to respect other people, their thinking, their believing, their tradition, their knowledge, everything. So this was my proof and my how we say weapon to combat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what that part is.
Yeah.
That's okay.
To convince them that everything is with communication,
Yeah.
and you should never have a stereotype in your life.
Yeah.
You need to listen. You need to communicate. You need to have a big connection, because we were in Mediterranean competition, the north and the south.
North and the south. Oh, I see.
That's the history is one. And over time, from Roman or Phoenician colonialization, and before and after Islam, so this is all was the same history.
I see.
But the difference that we listen to them, and we sometimes we do something, we take something good for us, but then they have for all time the superior paternalistic people, and this is something is about listening, learning at school, and now I took this lesson for all my life. I need to listen. I need to remove my stereotype about other population, and remove from my life the prejudgment.
Oh, wow. Prejudice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prejudgment. Sure. I like
Yeah, this is because sometimes you judge person that your perception or your guess is false,
that. Sure.
and you lose something not should be important in your life.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Give it up, everybody. Wow.
That was spontaneous. That was a real story.
Okay.
Yeah, but the story gave me a big lesson in my life experience in a young age.
Wow.
So I was in second place.
Ah.
Yeah,
I see.
that's that time. But after that, I won 2 times first place,
Wow.
and
Nice.
something good for my career.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Cool. All right. You give me a lot of chances to hear you how you're saying things. First of all, you demonstrate a wide range of vocabulary. You got a really wide range of vocabulary. For the most part, you're keeping all the verb tenses straight, and everything was in the past tense for the most part, even your regular verbs. Just occasionally there's a phrase things a little different. Pronunciation with certain vowel sounds. I heard this a few times. It's let's see, Western and Eastern. There's a short E sound and a long E sound. Western and Eastern. Yeah. Let everybody say Western. That's the adjective of West, and Eastern is a long E sound, right? I usually say debate. Yeah, debate. I think he said debit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like bank. Yeah, it's a different thing. Second syllable, usually what I do there. They add some. You need to respect their thinking, their believing. I know what you're doing there. When you're using thinking as an adjective or as a noun, like you need to respect their thinking. That's the way I would make the noun form of think, right? But there is a noun form of believe, right? It's belief, right?
Belief,
You need to respect their thinking. You need to respect their beliefs. Yeah, so little things like that every once in a while. But there was just a couple times I wasn't quite sure what you're saying there, but I was impressed how complex your story was. Yeah, it was very ambitious. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so, and, showing a wide range of vocabulary too, something like that. Okay, great lesson, yeah. Certain way you phrase it in a certain language could be totally different meaning. Yeah. That's why, thank God I only know one language. I'm not gonna make that mistake. I can't. I think if I try to speak Spanish, I'm gonna make somebody mad.
Teacher.
You wanna do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, give everybody a hand, everybody. Here she comes. Yay, Barbara. All right, you're two together? Are you care if you're on camera? Is that right? Okay, yeah. Come up here. Yeah. I recognize it's also difficult to get up in front of people. For me, it's easy. I do this every day. But you give them your eyeballs, it'll make them feel a little. It'll make them feel a little bit less nervous. Y'all gonna do great. All right, ladies, here you go. You're on camera. You're not. All right. All right, you're up. Go. Let's do it.
Okay. Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk, as everyone else, we're gonna talk about listening. How is important? So it's actually one of the most powerful skills that someone can have it. And listening is important just not for the leader or adults, but also for the kids.
So listening is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding feelings, ideas, and perspective. When we listen, we show respect, we build trust, and we learn more about the world and about others.
Mm-hmm.
Many times, people listen only to replay, not to understand. But real listening means paying attention, keeping an open mind, and trying to see things from other person's points of view.
Right.
So I'm gonna talk about an anecdote that I had. I came as a nanny here for United States, so I worked as a au pair. And while I was working, I had friends that we had also kids, and we took care of a baby. He was like 2 years old, and then 2 years old, no, sorry, 5 years old. And then he started speaking after a lunch that we had. He started speaking as a reaction that he was having on his body. And sometimes people don't listen to kids because they just don't pay attention then, or just like bothering them. But it's really important. I noticed that what he was saying, and after that I just to make sure I called his mom, and then he was having a reaction, allergic reaction that we didn't know that he had before. So he's fine. It was just a small thing, but it's really important to listen. Because I listened him very well at the beginning, we were able to take him to the hospital and he was fine. But if I wouldn't take care of him since the beginning, he probably can be like bad, something bad, worse.
Okay.
So listening might be simple, but it's a huge impact. It helps us avoid misunderstandings, build stronger relationships, and become better leaders and friends. Remember, every time we try to listen, we connect, learn, and grow together.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Is that it? All right, go over here. All right, ladies, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So, I'll just give you a little feedback while it's still fresh in my brain. I think we have time for me to do this for everybody. By the way, is that uncomfortable if I just tell you all some feedback immediately? Okay, well, it's still fresh in my brain. Hey, ladies, great example. I like how that was all organized there. When you were reading that, the flow of your English sounded great, the pronunciation, the stress on the right syllable and stuff. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Barbara, good story. Yeah, so the kid had an allergic reaction. You didn't even realize the kid was allergic to. What was the kid allergic to?
We didn't know that he had. It was seafood.
Okay, interesting.
So-
Wow. I'm glad you were watching. Yeah.
So his mom didn't know because when I got there, she said he has no allergies. So
Allergies.
no allergies. So we knew it after that.
Okay, yeah, good, well phrased. I was watching, listening, both your grammar is excellent in that you were using past tense when you needed to use past tense, present tense when you needed to.
But he does get itchy. He's not. It's itchy and a little bit red. But it wasn't anything that like throw clothes or anything like that.
Yeah,
It was
his
not.
Throat wasn't closing up or anything like that. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see, a couple things, might have, just little things. I was pretty effortlessly able to follow what you're saying there, so it's just little things I noticed. It's the most important skill you can have it. It's the most important skill you can have it. Yeah, and actually, I think I've heard you phrase it similar. I'll write this out. Let's see if you guys can figure out. Let's see. It's the most important skill you can have it, is what she said. And I think I heard you say earlier too, something like, we need to add something that they don't know it, right? So there's a word in here I don't need. Yeah, I sometimes hear you guys adding it in there. So what you're doing is an important skill you can have. This is what you call a noun clause. All right, so a noun clause. I think what you're trying to do is adding it so that it makes it a complete sentence. But you're not making a complete sentence in this part here. This whole phrase functions like a
complete sentence itself.
yeah, it's a dependent clause, so you don't need the it. It didn't confuse me. It's just sometimes Americans notice the it in there when you don't need it. FYI. Go. That's one thing. Also, he probably could be bad, trying to talk about an unreal situation in the past, right? Well, probably could phrase it that it could have been bad. You know, ever done?
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Could have been done. But anyway, the point is, this could have communicates unreal situation in the past. FYI. We might do a lesson on that thing. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I wish I had, gotten my medical degree. I could have, become a doctor, stuff like that.
So when you can use it?
Well, let's see. It's the most important skill you can have. Period. Right? It's just not necessary there. When you need an object, right? Let's see. I went over to a restaurant. I ate lunch and I finished it. Yeah, I finished it. Yeah. So that's a complete sentence. So I finished it. So finish requires an object. So that object would be then the it there. But that's a complete sentence. I finished it. What you saw with that phrasing wasn't using like a complete sentence. It was using what you call a noun clause. So it's the best. Yeah, everybody say it's the most important skill
It's the most important skill
you can have.
you could have.
No need to have. You can have is not introducing a new sentence. You're just using that phrasing as like an object of a sentence. Anyway, getting into little things. So let's spin the wheel, y'all. Who's next here? It's not a big deal. Yeah, just something I noticed. But great story. Yeah. Thank you for getting up in front here and talking. Whoa. Okay. Who's next? Let's see. Everybody's in suspense. It looks like it's gonna be Jose Antonio. Are you gonna be by yourself? All right, let's do it. Come on up here. Yeah, give me a hand. Yay, Jose, I believe in you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about how listening is important. So, listening is important to the extent that the Bible talks about it. In the book of James, chapter 1, verse 19, it says, "A man had to be quick to listen, but late to speak." So I think when the Bible make mention about it, it means it is very important.
Sure.
I'm gonna speak about me, my personal life, how listening really helped me to develop my skills and all of that. So I remember 2 years ago when I started learning music, playing piano. At first, it was difficult to me because I wasn't practicing a lot, and I wasn't like practicing my listening skills. So in the moment I started listening to music and connecting a lot with the instrument, that's the time my listening ears started to develop. And nowadays I'm able to play piano easily just by listening. I'm able to play any song just by listening. And that's how listening really helped me and really make a change in my life. That's it.
Well, just give me a chance to hear your authentic English off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Yes, not reading
I really,
anything.
I didn't prepare anything.
That's
That
right.
was just
No. That's okay. You get told an anecdote. It gives me a sense to hear what your English is like in the moment when you're just having a conversation. That's all we're doing, you know. That's good. No, that's fine. Yeah.
We forget to add anecdotes.
Do you want to tell us an anecdote now? Is it?
Not later.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, a little bit later on. Oh, okay. But you had one. Just forgot to put it in there.
I think we misunderstood that we should add some like a personal story because I didn't recall.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, sure. I'll let y'all add that in there a little bit later on. No problem. That'll be good. That'll be fun to hear. All right, I'm gonna spin the wheel again. Let's see who's up next. No problem. And you notice I'm just kind of listening for how you're saying it. Yeah, the grammar and the vocabulary and the delivery of your English. Okay, Miss New, it's you. I believe in you. Are you three a team? All right, so I'll be a team. The Tiger Moms. Is that what you want to keep calling yourself again? So you call yourself? No, I'm not going to call you that if you don't want to be called that. All right. So here we go. You might get finished early.
Good morning, everyone. Today we want to talk about the important topic, listening. I think being a better listener is good for all of us. Why listening is important? Listening helps us build better relationship. Listening can prevent big mistakes. Now we want to share our own personal experience. For me, I got a big lesson when I didn't listen carefully. Last year I applied F2 visa for my husband, and he was coming to join me in the US. We used an agent to help us for every document. So the agent told me I need to print and carry the document. For example, maybe my I-20, that kind of paper. But I didn't listen him carefully. When my husband asked me, did I need to bring some paper? I said, no, you don't. You don't need. Because you have already got the F2 visa on your passport.
Oh boy.
So when he comes, the immigration officer asked him, do you have any document to give me? He said, no, just on my phone. Can you see? They said, no, I can't see. And they just took him to the secondary inspection room for asking. Luckily, now that time I'm on my way to the airport. So I got a phone call. The officer asked me, are you Mingdong? Do you study in NAU? And I said yes. And okay, just give me some electronic files. Now your husband is here. Yes, I just sent them the electronic files, and my husband passed the check successfully. So this was a big lesson for me, not listening carefully to instructions about the important documents, very dangerous. We must we must not be carelessness with such important things.
Okay, wow.
It's you will share her personal
Great,
story.
yeah.
Yeah, another listening skill I will share with somebody today. Well, one time I had to control my emotions and really listen to someone who at the Stanford where my child study after school. Yeah. Usually there are 2 or 3 tutors teaching the children, but that day there were only one tutor. So the class become very noisy. So my friend child couldn't concentrate his lesson. My child who is quite active and talkative.
Active and talkative,
Yeah,
okay.
And he also disturbing other kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
disturbing other kids.
At the same time, I was outside watering the plant for the stem ball.
The stable?
For the stem ball.
Temple.
Temple.
Oh, the temple. I see. So it's a
Like
church.
a
It's a
church.
religious, okay, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it, yeah. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying, gotcha.
When I walk in, can you guess what will happen?
That's good.
My friend come pray to me and talking angry with unpleasant words. Yeah, I was surprised and feel a bit hurt. And I was lucky when I joined to the retreat at the temple. They taught me about how to control my mood when I become angry. Yeah, just focus, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and I can control my mood at that time.
Oh, you got angry?
Yeah, not angry.
Oh.
So I focus, listen what her say, and I thought maybe she work under a lot of stress. So I said quietly like, are you okay? You can have some water.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, I left to another place
There you go.
and continuously breathe in, breathe out.
What was that?
Breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, you wrote it out quietly, you wrote it out, or, yeah.
Breathe in.
Breathe.
Oh, you
Breathe in,
breathe?
breathe out.
I see,
Yeah.
you wrote it out. Smart
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I stay to calm down and listen. Yeah.
Okay.
After that, she come to my place and say sorry with me,
Oh.
and I accepted.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good.
Now we are still friends. Keep good relationship whenever I meet him at the cinema.
Okay.
Yeah.
The stable.
Yeah. From that experience, sometimes I think listening quietly is more powerful than appealing back.
Okay.
Appealing back.
Yeah, curing back. I'm not sure what word you said there. Okay, that's fine.
Thank
All
you
right.
for listening.
All right. You want to say something? All right.
Yes.
All right. Sorry. One. Sorry. Sorry. So sorry.
Okay, many parents believe that the children should listen to them.
Good.
And then they decide the children what activities they should join and what course they need to study and even what kind of person they should become.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes the parents forgot to listen back. They don't know the children, what the children's feeling, what is the children lacks.
And actually, I have experience and with my daughter. When she was 4 years old, she
Yeah.
started to playing piano.
Okay.
So I feel like, okay, that's all good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you should stay there and practice 30 minutes a day. That is help to her to build up the like a good habit.
Mm-hmm.
So even he was crying, and I still like keep him hiding from. Yes, I'm tiger mom. So it's like okay, all the children do same things, and when they meet the first step, they always cry.
Mm.
Something new.
Yeah.
So since you pass that stage, they should be fine. Yeah.
Since you passed.
So one day,
Good.
a daughter just called me and said, "Hi mom, can I talk with you for a while?" I said, "Of course."
Yeah.
I said, "Hi mom, I just want to speak to you. I play piano. I like music. I like piano, but I just want to enjoy it. I just want to practice all the song I like, but not focus."
Yeah.
So on that time, I realized I was wrong.
Oh.
And then I said, okay, sure, and I should listening from your heart. And since then, I just asked her to study, to learn the new music, and doesn't matter what kind of song, even
There we
per
go.
se.
That's something he likes. Huh?
Yes, and then this experience told me that listening not just a word. It's more like you can hear the people's emotion and more understanding each other, and then even can build a good relationship with your family.
Each other. Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
I appreciate y'all getting up there. It's hard getting in front of people, and I like you guys telling your story from your life, etc. Okay, so I give y'all some feedback and stuff. So, Ms. Ming, you went first, right? Nice, all great stories. So I don't want to just point out all the little things I heard, but first of all y'all were well organized. I like your transitional phrases. I heard several times, like you'd say, first and since then. I have been whatever. I was able to follow each of your stories pretty easily because you have clear transitional phrases. This happened first. This happened second. Particularly you two there. I didn't listen him. So yeah, I have to say listen to him. You don't. Oh yeah, that's at one point. I think at one point is me that you don't need. Yeah, you don't need, and then we're missing a word, right? It. Yeah, there. Now you can put the it. Yeah. Is there like what we were talking about earlier? So we get a complete sentence. You don't need. Well, need is a transitive verb, and then needs an object. FYI. Not a big deal. I wasn't confused, but there you go. They took it. It was at the airport. What a funny story. It was great. They took him
He got a special experience because of me.
Oh, but they'll never let you forget about it.
My
He
husband
always
English
reminds.
is not good,
Oh boy, that's
but he just calmed down.
I understand. I probably would feel the same way if I were him. I don't know. Yeah. They took him to a room for asking. I know what you're trying to for further investigation or something like that. Yeah. No, you said they didn't have the right documents, and then at one point they took him to another room for asking. I might phrase it this way. The grammar is fine, and the pronunciation was just fine. It was just I would probably use a different word. I'd say it took him
An interrogation.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Interrogation.
Interrogation, yeah. So, yeah, when a police officer does, interrogation. So your husband endured an interrogation. Anyway, a more specific word, right? Interrogation. Oh wait, I don't have it up here. Yeah.
Interrogation.
Yeah, that's what. Unfortunately, he had to endure an interrogation, which was an event where the police ask you very, very serious questions. But anyway, it's not like it was wrong. Just that word might have been more closer to. Yeah, there you go. You could text that one to your husband and say, "Remember the interview?" Anyway, great. All right, so Ms. New, good. A couple times, you know, it was kind of tough to hear some words just from pronunciation of vowel sounds, and you know, folks that speak Vietnamese, right? Or Vietnamese, is that right? Yes. Okay, I know. So many times, you probably know the habit that a lot of Vietnamese folks have is they tend to drop the last sound, the consonant sounds at the end of the words. Like, so I might hear you say, "You don't need it," stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and my American ears, I need to hear these little consonant sounds at the end. And I think you go a long way if you just intentionally try to add these little more consonant sounds. It makes it easier for me to follow. But you had a excellent construction of several sentences. Yeah, they anyway. But there was pronunciation of certain words, which made it tricky for me to understand. I thought you were saying I took him to the stable. A stable is a place where horses live. You meant temple, right? Yeah, which is a religious place, right? There you go. So for whatever reason, you got the S sound at the beginning. Maybe it's, I don't know, whatever. I took him to the, I took my son to the temple. Go ahead. Say that. I took my son
to the temple.
No, better. Yeah, and that's what you meant to say, right? Is that, or, okay, anyway. But I heard stable for whatever reason. The S sound at the beginning, anyway. They taught me what she said instead. Anyway, so there were a few things. And he was, so Ms. 1-1, I like yours, even he was crying. Actually, they're really excellent, pretty good grammar there, and pronunciation of most of your words were good. I like your phrase, since then I have whatever, you know, I can't remember what it was, but anyway. Yeah, actually yours was very strong. I didn't really hear any major issues with the way you phrase things. Well, guys, let's go to the next person here. Unless we want to do a volunteer, let's just spin the wheel. Let's see who's next. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's hang in there, Ms. Ooh, it looks like it's Lucas. All right, congratulations, sir. Give him a big hand, everybody. Okay,
It's me. It's my turn now.
Break. Put your song for you. All right. Yeah. We're all, we'll support you.
Just some
Meditative practice, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Hey everyone, I'm gonna talk about how important it is to listen to others. Like, for example, in a therapy session, the therapist, the job of the therapist is to listen to you when you talk with them, so they can find a better way to help you with your problem. Like, when you're feeling sad or you're feeling like depressed or something, it's important to talk about it with a therapist. They are the most prepared people to help you out with it. Like, for example, me, I have autism. I guess you all know that right now. Right now. And I needed to go to therapy since I was little. And there's a lot of things that I still don't know about autism, about the things that I feel because of the autism I have. And my therapist, in talking with my therapist, always help me identify some things that I'm feeling, like, or maybe why I'm feeling like that. Like when I get in a fight with my parents, for example, I feel bad, and sometimes I don't know why they got mad at me. And my therapist helps me to understand why I did wrong. It's important. And when I talk to them, they help me to find the best strategies to deal with this feeling.
So,
So yeah, that's my story, guys.
Yeah, so English is like second nature for you. Very idiomatic. They help me find the best strategies to deal with all that stuff. So cool. Thanks for even speaking from your heart. And very personal. That's awesome. All of y'all. Yeah. It's no comments at all about like how you said it. Sounds like an American. Yeah, he's a good English. Yeah, totally. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's next here. Let's just give you that. All right. Okay, it looks like it is Daniela. Congratulations. All right, your group is coming. Whoever's with you, is it you? All right, yeah. Give her a hand, everybody. Give her some confidence. Is it okay to on video? You want to cover it? No, you're good? All right, no problem. All right. Yeah. It'll be on YouTube. Okay. Yay, you're going to do great.
Okay, so, I'm going to talk about, again, the importance of listening to others. Because I believe that if you listen, you can understand better people, and also you can avoid unnecessary problems. Basically, I would like to share my experience. I was working as a tourist guide, so in most of the jobs that I had, it was with customer service. I was dealing with the customer service, so of course I have to understand people.
Mm-hmm.
And this was when I had with this passenger was vegan, and I told her that we had options for the menu for her, and she, I don't know why, when we arrived to the restaurant, she got upset because she thought there were not options for her on the menu, and she was angry and she didn't want to eat, and she didn't want to talk to me. She was mad with me, I don't know why. And I stayed calm and I listened to her due to the complaints that she had at the moment. I tried to explain her Candy that the restaurant had options, dishes for her, and like salads and grilled vegetables. But after she had her meal, after she ate, she came to me and she said thank you, and she apologized for her bad attitude. Yeah, and it happens a lot when you work with people. And also if they are like from different countries, there are some things that maybe people cannot eat or they don't want to do or they can't. Yes. So that experience, it happens, and you have to be patiently when you have to listen, so you don't have to. Also, in your daily, also when you have a partner, couple, boyfriend in my case, I have to listen to him and he has to listen to me. Yes, because if not, we will probably have more problems than the ones that we already have. And basically the lesson is to listening can turn a difficult moment into a positive one.
Yeah, cool. Great, is that it? Cool.
Yeah.
Give her a hand, everybody. Yay! Oh yeah. Main thing is just gets me a chance to hear you use your English and real language. And also, I don't know, so whenever people get up and they get nervous, their accent comes out. You can hear a little accent from Lucas occasionally. That actually happens. Daniel, that was a great example. So let me see. You work in food service. Is that what you were talking about? In tourism. That's you mentioned that. I forgot about that. So there was a passenger on a. I remember you were saying passenger. I missed the detail. Was it a airplane or something? What was it?
It was bus.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I understand. You kind of. Oh, that's right. You were working with.
One of the guests of the tourists.
Yeah.
the
One
tour
of
bus.
these people that were taking the tour, And
You probably explained that, I just wasn't listening. Sorry, my bad, okay. I understood it, you were on a tour bus and one of the people helping you.
yeah,
The person was really pecan. Would you say really upset? No.
that's mine.
This is mad. There we go. Yeah, sure. Anyway, a lot of your sentence construction was really excellent. It just came off very natural. Keeping past tense. Even for the most part, pronunciation was really good. I mean, just occasionally there was. Let me see. You have to be patiently. Wow, you have to be patient. Not a big deal. Oh, there was one sentence at the beginning. Yeah, let me see if you guys can. Again, small thing, didn't keep me from understanding what you're saying. You can understand better people. What does that mean?
It should be like you can understand better to the people.
Well, okay, all words are good, except maybe I would rearrange the words a little. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, so better. This weird thing, the word better is sometimes it can be an adjective or an adverb, right? In this case, this looks like you're describing people. What kind of, there's terrible people and wonderful people. You're not trying to, you describe better people, you're trying to, right? Making an adverb. So making it an adverb, oftentimes is best to put it at the end. You can understand people better, and strangely, even though it's at the end of the sentence, I'm describing the verb. Yeah. So I hear that a lot for those who speak Spanish. Adverbs at the end of a sentence instead of kind of right next to it. That makes a lot more sense. But yeah, for example, I hear sometimes I all the time, speak Spanish, right, or whatever. And this phrase works better at the very beginning of a sentence. I speak Spanish all the time. I speak Spanish. I speak Spanish all the time. Yeah, that phrase, that adverb, works better at the end or the beginning sometimes. And not a big deal, but I knew what you meant. Yeah, not describing people, but other than that, that was a really vivid story. You painted a picture in my brain. I could see what you're talking about. Yeah. I worked in food service too before, and that's frustrating. Your boyfriend speaks English too, does he? No? No, okay, cool, there we go. Maybe it's easier to communicate. All right, nice. Thank you for your story. All right, next person here. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Next person coming up to the big stage is Mr. Sokyong. All right. Chukahamida. All right. All right, let's give him a hand, everybody. Yay! Do you care if you're on video? You want to cover it, or didn't matter? Didn't matter? Okay, sounds good. All right, I believe in you.
Hello everyone. I talk about how important listening is. I think listening carefully is really very important. So when you're listening, when you communicate something to the other people, so make eye contact and then listen carefully is very important. So I want to share my story from my school days. One day, my friend had to tell me something. Someone said. So, but he did not listen carefully to another friend. So he gave me wrong information. So I have a small problem because of my family. So after that, I talked to the other friend, and then so we clear it up. So this experience showed to me how important listening is. So if we don't listen carefully, we gonna make so many mistakes and then lose information. At the same time, we can understand clearly. So by listening well, we can avoid misunderstanding and then build a better relationship. Thank you.
Oh, okay, cool. You man, yeah, good man, everybody. Gotcha. All right. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you, man. Yeah, I like the advice. Make eye contact. I had a small problem if if you don't understand something's a mistake. Okay. For the most part, I was able to follow what you're saying. Good advice generally. Yeah. I don't think pronunciation was a big obstacle to me understanding you necessarily. That was for the most part. Maybe the grammar was occasionally broken. I think come here and there, but it didn't prevent me from understanding what you're saying there. If you don't understand something mistake, something like that. That was the only thing I noticed. But other than that, I appreciate you giving it. All right, y'all, let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's next. Oh, and I forgot about you guys. You still want to tell your story? On the wheel is Ms. Evelyn. All right, here she comes. Oh, it's both of y'all? Okay, fantastic. Give her a big hand. Give her some confidence, everybody. What's happening? Oh, you got props. Okay, you got props. This is a theater production. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Remove it. All right. And we'll see. This is exciting. What's going on here? Okay.
Okay, guys. Hearing versus listening, the real difference.
Nice.
We're talking about something super simple but super powerful. Listening. We all hear people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But hearing is just noise, it's sounds. Listening, on the other hand, means paying attention, catching the meaning, the emotion, the story behind the words. Actually, most of the time, we think we are listening, but we are really just waiting for our turn to talk.
Well said. Okay.
However, when we truly listen, we avoid confusion, wrong reactions, and a lot of unnecessary drama.
Good.
Let me show you what I mean with a funny little example.
We're in the office.
Okay.
Hey, my friend, can you please roll me a coffee? Black coffee, no sugar, please.
No, I got it. Okay. What you say? Coffee with sugar. Saying you coffee.
Eric, did you put sugar?
Yeah, I heard you. You need sugar?
No, you heard me, but you didn't listen.
Okay. The next time I will try to hear not only with our head, by my brain too. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Now I would like you see when when I use all my sense, I understand well. Okay.
We're doing it again.
Okay. Oh, okay. And let's see. All right.
Hi, Joanne.
How are you?
Fine. Hi, can you please do me a favor? Can you please grab a coffee? Black coffee, no sugar, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You say black coffee, no sugar, right?
No sugar,
Okay,
yes.
correct.
Thank you.
Okay. No sugar. This is yours.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Okay, guys. In contrast to the first version, this time Evelyn didn't just hear. She checked, confirmed, and she understood what I was asking her. So that is good listening. This one prevents mistakes, builds trust, and also shows respect to the others. So when we really listen, we make good communicators. So we make the communication smoother. We also make our relationship stronger, and our days can be easier and also funny. So please just remember that
just hear to replay is not good. We need to listen to understand the others. So because when you listen, you don't just get it right. You get closer to it.
Yes. Conclusion.
All right.
Why listening really matters. You know, listening isn't just about avoiding mistakes or understanding people better. It's something much bigger than that. When we really listen, we don't just improve ourselves, we also open the door to helping others. Because sometimes what someone needs most isn't advice or money or even a solution. It is simply to be heard. Listening is an act of kindness. It's a way of saying, you matter. You boys really matter.
Wow.
Okay, and when we practice listening, we can improve our relationships with our families, in our communities, and we can become more than good communicators. So we become collaborators, we become mentors, and even like good agents of change. Actually, by listening well, you learn to connect with the people, you understand, and you really know what the people need. So where you are, you can find also like where your own talents can make the difference. It is how you grow your purpose, how we can watch it in the last video with the Italian man. So we also can turn empathy to action when we really listen. So please remember, listen doesn't just make conversation better, it makes the world a better place.
All right.
Thank you.
Give him a hand, everybody. So, I can tell Evelyn has a theater background. She likes to be included the drama and stuff like that. That's pretty great. Very cool. Cool. Thanks, ladies. Boy, I was prepared quite a bit there. I like how you're not just reading everything. You're kind of using this as an outline and kind of eye contact. Boy, what a strong beginning. Hearing versus listening. You're just kind of announcing the title there. That's kind of like immediately, no ambiguity. You know what this whole thing is about. I like that also at the beginning you started with a rhetorical question. Haven't you ever, or whatever you said at the very beginning, trying to engage the audience with a question that doesn't reflect?
We all heard, right?
Yeah, I did. I heard that you used a rhetorical question and grabbed their attention. I like a lot of your phrases in there. I can tell you all have been careful about pronouncing it too. As far as pronunciation, I didn't really hear any issues. Slightly different accent than the way I do it, but yeah, there was no. I don't remember any particular word that I was not able to follow there. I need to use all my senses. Yeah, that was good. I wrote it here. Well organized. Oh, it's important to be heard. Yeah. So, and a verb. Hear, it's just like the organ ear, right? Ear, and then you got heard, which is weird. It should be spelled, it's like actually very similar to heard and hurt is the same R sound. FYI, not a big deal, but yeah, everybody say, I heard you. You hurt me. Wow. It's the same sound. FYI, hard R sound. Not a big deal. No. It's not a big deal. I understand what you mean. Sometimes I hear Spanish speakers, I heard you. Sometimes I hear, which English should say it that way. That makes more sense. Heard, but for some reason we say heard anyway. You need to grow your purpose. I like these other phrases. You need to be you could be an agent of change. That's a common expression we use in America. That's good. That's good. I like something that causes change. I think you said grow your purpose, but purpose. Anyway, not a big deal. All right, let's spin the wheel. Great job, ladies. Here you go. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what you got. It's Muhammad. Where is he? All right, let's give him a hand, everybody. Woo! Some confidence here.
everyone. I want to share one experience about listening. My own experience, more you listen, more you learn, and more you learn, more you are close to your goals. So when I was in the university, I was trying to get my license in finance. So my goal was to be a financial analyst. So for me, I was thinking about what can I do to achieve my goal. So I was talking with my teachers and take some advice about that. And also I was listening some conference about finance and something like that, and I heard about a lot of things about that. So one thing that I learned is to speak English more fluently because it's more important to do finance. So after my bachelor, I do my master's on finance, and after that, I speak with my teachers, and they say the better thing that I can do is to come in United States or England to learn English and continue my study. So I did it, I listened my teachers, and I think I will be close to achieve my goal.
Yeah, good. Good to hear you. All right. I like at the beginning, you started with kind of a proverb. The more you the more you know, something like that. I like that construction we were saying there. Yeah, I mean, pretty lengthy, complex grammatical structures in order, for the most part, you pronounce more or less everything the same way I more or less would. Yeah, I think you said advice. I usually say advice. Different syllable, stress, but that's not a big deal. Keeping most of the verb tenses past tense when they need to be past tense. There was one time you said I do my master's. Right, you mean I did my master's. It's not a big deal because it's finished in the past. Not a big deal. You should come in the United States and continue doing what you're doing. Usually I say come to the United States. See, little things like that. It's not a big deal. It didn't confuse me. It's not like coming in the United States, coming to the United States means something different. It's just, I usually phrase it with come to the United States, right? I listen my teacher. I heard a few people phrasing it this way. Listen is an intransitive verb, meaning it doesn't need an object, right? So everybody say, I listen to you. I don't say, I listen you. That would sound weird. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I heard you. Yeah. So the deal is, the word,
So we listen, we say too.
Right, well, that could be a complete sentence, by the way. I listen every day. That's it. That could be a complete sentence. Because listen is what they call an intransitive verb. It does not require an object. But I heard, well, it needs an object. I heard you. Yeah, so some verbs require an object, some don't. Okay, so if I wanted to continue the idea, I would need to make a prepositional phrase to you. You know what I'm saying?
I have to say I listen to my teacher.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, so listen to, and same thing with talk. I talked to him. No, same thing. I talked to him. Yeah. So like the word talk, I talk could be a complete sentence all by itself. It doesn't need to be. Yeah. What's it?
When we are in a phone call, for example, how can I say like, are you listening to me?
Are you listening to me?
Are you listening?
Yeah, that's right. You
Are
were.
you heard me?
Or did you hear me? Yes. Right. Yeah.
So we also have to use like to refer to us, like to me.
Yeah.
Because to me, like.
Yeah, that was right. Are you listening to me? Is the way I hear my wife say it to me. Exactly. It would sound weird if, are you listening me? Well, no, that would sound kind of strange. Yeah. So let's see. Talk requires the word to. Hear, you go straight to the object. Other words, say I say, by the way, say, usually has a statement after. I say, everybody say, or something like that afterwards. But, I told my friend, whatever. Then it goes to the person. FYI, let me begin. Sorry, this is not about you anymore. It's about right.
So I told to my friend.
Yeah, I talked. Oh wait, we told? No, I told my friend. Yeah. So told, we go straight to the object out there. Yeah. I will say to my friend that but you can go straight to the statement. I say, I love breakfast. Every day. It introduces a statement. Or if you want to go to the person, I said to him. Yeah. Then you need the to there. So.
If I say to him, say past, and I say
Same thing. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Past tense, present tense, whatever verb tense it would be. Yeah. It's because some verbs are transitive and some are not. Yeah. So that's why we might get into that a little bit later on.
Repeat to me. Oh, then I know when we want to clarify something. Can you please repeat?
Yeah. After the word repeat, I would put the statement. Can you repeat that to me? Can you repeat your, credentials to me? Can you repeat your name to me? Yeah. So that's usually how I phrase it. But other than that, I was thinking about what can I do? Yeah. Anyway, what I can do. Not a big deal. We might go into a lesson about that later on, but otherwise, great job. I was able to follow your story really well, Mr. Muhammad. Okay, next person on the list. It's all right, Simon. Congratulations, Simon. Yeah, give me in. Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to tell me you don't want to be on camera. Yeah. No problem. All right.
So, good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of listening. Indeed, listening is important in many ways, and it's an essential skill for everyone. First, listening helps us learn. When you take your time to listen carefully, we understand new information more quickly. Second, listening helps us avoid conflict or misunderstanding. Many problems happen because people don't listen to each other. Third, listening builds trust. When we listen, others feel respected and valued. Now, I would like to share a personal experience to illustrate the last point. One day, my older brother was talking to me, but I was too focused on my video game. So I didn't listen to him at all. That was a big mistake. He became upset because he felt I was ignoring him. And he took it as a sign of disrespect. So he slapped me. To catch my attention. At the moment, I didn't understand and I was angry. But with hindsight, I realized that not listening can hurt people's feelings. It showed me that listening is important, especially for the people we care about. When we listen, we show respect and strengthen your relationship. In conclusion, listening is an essential skill for everyone. It helps us learn, solve problems, and connect with others. To improve, we should pay attention, ask questions, and keep an open mind.
All right, cool. Give me a hand, everybody. All right, Simon. I like a lot of your idioms, a lot of the phrases. Indeed, indeed. That at the beginning, yeah. It is indeed a really important thing to do. Yeah, that's a good expression. Meaning, like really, absolutely. It's kind of emphasizing that. Yeah. We slapped him in the face, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, it is. So let's see who is last. Wait, no, we don't know yet. It looks like it's... Oh, it is. Okay, good. Give me a hand. right, you're the man. Yeah, here we go. Oh, do you carry? Huh?
Let's spin again.
That's funny. You two okay if you're on camera? Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, no problem. All right.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. So there is a story about a boy named George, bright kid, full of energy, curious about everything. But there was a tiny problem. He never listened. One morning, his mom sent him to the grocery store. She asked him to buy a loaf of bread and a dozen eggs. So he went to the store and bought a dozen loaf of bread and one egg. When he comes home, his mom just looked at him and said, "You really need to listen better. We have bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next week." After this story and a couple similar stories when he was in trouble, George started realizing his first listen later habit was him getting into trouble. A week later, George joined the treasure hunt. The host explained all the rules. This time, George thought, all right, maybe should I listen carefully? He followed every single instruction, and he won the competition. Found the treasure first. You couldn't believe it. Turns out listening actually worked. After that, life was much easier for him and for his parents. His project improves, chores got done right, his parents were proud. Georgie was finally happy not to be the kid who always messed up. This story is about my son, but I also learned that listening is the road key to many doors.
Yeah. Okay. Yay! All right. So that's a true story, huh? No. I think it kind of reminded me of like fables, like Goldilocks and the Three Bears or something. I like that. It was kind of like once upon a time. I like the way you phrased it. Your command of English, your wide range. You seem very confident and delivering a lot. Yeah, very. Pronunciation, your choice of words are just really excellent. Yeah. But I started realizing. Anyway, point is, yeah, really good delivery and very easy to follow what you're saying there. And then I even liked your use of phrasal verbs. It turns out that listening became very important. Kind of like it happened by accident. That's a good phrasal verb. Not a lot of people know about it. Some people mess it up, etc. Other than that, I was not much I wrote down there. Maybe should I listen? I think maybe you said maybe I should listen, but I guess the kid could have said it like a question too. Anyway, outside of that, it was great job, Mr. Yuri. All right, let me see. I'm gonna give you that. All right, was that everybody? Oh yeah, you want to tell your story? All right, for the video. Okay, let's get up here. Let's get Heather anecdotes. All right. Let's give them some confidence one more time as they get up here and tell their anecdote.
And the best example about listening and understanding, because you should understand what your partner or teacher, as an example, about us tells you.
That's okay.
Right now, we change our mistake and tell about interesting stories.
All right.
It's a sad story. Real and sad story. So it's from my school life. So that time I was in grade 8. So one day, our PT teacher called for turnover in sword turn.
Maybe somersault?
Somersault. Yeah.
There you go.
Somersault. And she forced us, we have to. That time I denied, but my classmates, some students did and some students not. So one student already denied she don't want to do. He don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when she did, after that she feel here something is pain, and that time she told to our teacher she felt pain here neck, and that time she our teacher didn't listen to us and even listen to her. When she went home, even she told her mother also her mother, and that time her mother also denied to listen. And after that, in the evening, she died.
Jesus.
Yeah, died. And that time, her parents realized that we have to listen to our daughters, whatever they say. And that parents case on that teacher because she forced us. We have to do.
So the parent went to the teacher? It didn't what? Sued the teacher? Or?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yes,
oh, a
yes.
case.
Filed a case.
Oh, yeah, filed a case against the teacher.
So that's why we want to say listening is very important.
Oh my God. Yeah, especially in PE class. Wow, is it
Yeah.
true story?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that time I was.
Oh, this was true. Oh, this
Yeah.
happened to you. My
Yeah.
God, yeah. What happened to the girl? Why did she die?
Maybe the vein problem.
Ooh,
She's
really?
also, yeah.
Yeesh.
And that time I have been in trauma because I could be in her place. And I cried a lot because she was my classmate.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, thank you for sharing something so vulnerable. I appreciate you doing that. Cool. Is that it? Are y'all doing? Okay, good. Good. All right. Good hang, everybody. Hey, that's great. Man, very persuasive if you do that. Okay, cool. At that time, I heard a lot of folks that.
I didn't organize because
That's awesome. Well, I get to hear kind of authentic English, how it kind of comes out, honestly. I denied. Now, usually denying is saying something isn't true. That's how I use it. I think you mean like refusing. That'd probably be a closer. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to do a somersault. By the way, what she was talking about is you going like this and you tumble forward. Yeah,
I know
I'm not going to do one for
Bangla
you.
word, so right now I just know what is called somersault.
Yeah, I don't know why we call it a somersault. It's strange.
Yeah.
Rolling forward
Yeah.
makes more sense. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I denied, meaning maybe refuse. I deny. I would use that word. I would say, like, for example, did you tell the truth, or did you? Oh, yeah. Did you steal the money? I deny stealing the money. It means I don't.
do not.
Yeah, there you go. Don't agree. That kind of thing. Not a big deal. Folks from, I know you're from Bangladesh, but some folks from India and Pakistan also, they also say things, use even a little bit more often than I do. A little bit, not a big deal, not a big deal. So one time we were all playing volleyball, LIT, some of the students were playing volleyball. Here we are, we're all playing volleyball. You're going over here, you're going over here. And then, here, another student, right? Then another student, and she was from India, and she came over here, and she said, even I want to play. All right, even I want to play. Yeah. Now that might sound just totally fine, right? Yeah. Everybody say, even I want to play. So I think some of you guys use the word even when really in American English we would say too. I want to play too. I want to play too, or also. Yeah, that's what you mean. But even it does mean to or also, but it has this additional meaning of like surprise, surprise, you know? Like for example,
It's for exception.
yeah, there we go. It's kind of like an exception. It's not just add me to the consideration. It's kind of different. Like for example, this meat is so good that even the vegetarian will eat it. That's how I might phrase it, right? Yeah, that even the vegetarian will eat it. That included the vegetarian, so that means also or too, but it kind of means surprise, surprise, that you wouldn't expect it, right? Yeah. So saying, even I want to play, it sounds like, why would we not expect you to play? Of course you can play, yeah, that kind of thing. And so FYI, sometimes I hear folks from India, Pakistan use even when you mean to or also. Not a big deal,
Yeah.
but I notice it now.
In here, our language is totally different.
Mhm.
That's why that's the problem.
No, no problem. It's just something.
Sometimes when I translate to my language, it does not make.
Oh, it doesn't work entirely right, yeah?
Sometimes it is, I never understand what they say in my language.
It'll get easier and easier and smoother and smoother.
That's why I now stopped to translate.
Okay, good. That may,
Because it's hard.
you got a lot of opportunity to talk to Americans and stuff, you got American friends and stuff too. You get a chance to interact with them sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's cool. All right. No, it'll get easier and easier and smoother and smoother the more often you do it. All right, you guys, let's do this. Yeah, did we play Can You Beat the American yesterday? Did we do that? I don't know. I did that with my TOEFL people. You remember how this game works? Yeah, I think that was everybody spoke, right? Yeah, I think everybody spoke. Okay. So we're gonna we're gonna play a game called Can You Beat the American? Yep. Did we played this before, right? Yeah. Okay. So you know how it works, how the rules work. I have to go first, and then we'll see what happens. You guys have an advantage because I don't have my glasses today, so I don't know what I'm doing here. So, all right. First things first. Here we go. Okay. Wait. Let's turn this off. I'll send you guys the link to the video later.